Hey there, guys. Welcome to Confessions of the Idiots. Everybody wants to confess, but not everyone wants to hear them. Today, I'm joined in self-isolation with one of my favourite people in the world, Mr. Dave Lawson. Welcome.
Mate, I've heard you say that to everyone.
No,
yeah,
I don't.
It's good.
I don't mean it when I say it to other people. And don't at me. People can look that up. I do not say that to other people. You're the number one, and you know that. This
is very exciting, Sam, and thanks for dropping off the microphone because it's little things like this which can keep you sane when you're in ISO.
Well, I have. I did ask you to do it every day, and you said no. But you know,
I've got things to do, mate. I've got places to be.
Maybe every few days. You haven't been doing any other podcasts with that mic or anything,
mate? I will not use this. I will not use this podcast for.
Did you almost say
this
podcast?
Microphone for any. I will not use this microphone for any other podcast.
Mic? Nah. Well, you can. Nah. You know, you can if you want to. If it's going to entertain people out there, maybe that's okay. Maybe that's
thanks, mate.
Well, what have you been doing so far, Dave? I mean, you've been in self-isolation for how many days now? How long have you been doing it?
Well, I've been going for about a week and a half now. I quite like it. I quite like spending time.
You do it anyway.
By myself, and
most of the year.
I've been self-isolating 2 to 3 times a day, mate.
Yep, 2 to 3 times a day. So you're
important to self-isolate.
Always self-isolate. So what have you been doing to keep yourself sane in this time? Though, have you been painting? Because I know you love to paint.
I haven't worked on any pictures at the moment, but I tell you, a lot of people hoarded toilet paper.
Yeah.
And went down and panic bought toilet paper. I went and panic bought watercolor paper.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Were you the only one panic buying that? Freaking out for the watercolor paper?
Yeah. If I run out of toilet paper, I'm going to have to use some 350 GSM cold pressed cotton paper. And it's
oh, no. I hope it doesn't get to that.
It's not going to be pretty, mate. No.
So is that your plan during this time? Are you riding? What are you doing while you're...
we're doing a bit of riding, bit of obviously self-isolation and just sort of pacing around the house till this thing blows over.
That's good. A lot of pacing. You're getting your steps up.
Yeah.
10,000 paces every day.
Oh, easy.
It feels good. What about recipes, Dave? What are you cooking at the moment?
Well, tonight I was looking what I had left. I've got a capsicum there. I've got some Hokkien noodles.
Well, that's exciting. Are they your favourite noodle?
I do like a Hokkien noodle.
Okay, I didn't know that about you. Always learning things.
I know. Well, that's what we're going to learn about each other. I mean, I'm looking at you now. You've got a beautiful little giraffe there in the corner.
Yeah, little giraffe.
Your monitor there.
Got a monitor. Got a water bottle. Actually, you'll notice right now, because I am hoarding, I've got two water bottles. Yeah, and that's not depth of field. They are different sizes.
They are.
They are, yeah.
Oh,
also,
that's a really
depth of
good
field
trick.
Works. Yeah, I'm working on my magic. Is that a good magic trick?
It's a really good trick. So you can get them the same size. Get them the same size and then...
Oh, that's interesting.
No, they're the same size bottle, aren't they?
They're the same.
Hold them next to each other.
All right. Do you believe me yet?
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, I can even tell you. Yeah, it's insane. The stuff I've been able to do in this time.
Mate, you might have just started a challenge. The 2 different size water bottles look the same size challenge. It's amazing what you come up with in ISO. It's
incredible. Yeah. It's been about 8 days for me and I'm really doing well. I've just worked out that trick. It's all going well. Yeah, so for you, Dave, you're working on the Hokkien noodles at the moment.
Working on the Hokkien noodles. I'll bust out the watercolors at some point, I'm sure. And
that's exciting. See what happens.
Just say the Xbox has been getting a little working.
Let's just say that. Well. We can safely say that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, are you ready for some wonderful online confessions, Dave?
Yeah.
Isolation.
Mate, this was the highlight of my day. I was counting down the hours till I got to link in with Sammy P.
Well, it doesn't get better than this in isolation because the first confession comes from Denise. Denise types,
okay.
There is no way you're going to think what I did is okay.
Oh, great.
You
love
think
it
that
when
so
they
far?
say like this. Yeah.
Start like that. Really over-explain everything right from the start.
Yeah. All right. She's asking for forgiveness straight up. Let's go.
Up. Yep. Are you giving her forgiveness so far?
Not yet.
Hold out judgment just yet. Yep.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Okay is just one of those words that doesn't seem to exist in the same world as what I did.
Wow.
So you're thinking at the moment what she did.
Okay.
See, it doesn't exist in this world, Dave. Not in this world that we know. We don't know what world Denise lives in, but she can't use it in this example. So there was this guy I went to school with, Ed. Ed was the cool guy at my school and certainly had his fair share of women to call his own.
Wow.
Yeah, so he owned a lot of women, which I don't think is okay, Ed. Let's flag that with Ed. I don't think that's okay.
Not possessions, Ed. They are not possessions. Do you? Ed's bed got a bit of a workout.
Ed certainly did. I mean? The workbench, if you know what I mean. That's what he calls it. Ed would be one of those people, that is for sure.
Yeah.
One of those terrible people. So Ed wouldn't even talk to me at school, let alone school events. I don't know why she added that. That's just a little side thing for her. It's just
maybe it's
or side events. All right,
I understand what she's saying.
You get it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was always who was prettier, tighter, and more well connected.
Yeah, right.
Yep, just tighter people, more well connected. Yep. All right, so she's going on at the moment. She wasn't that popular. That's what we know about her at the moment.
Yeah,
and that's okay. She doesn't need to talk to Ed.
Well, yeah, often the popular people in school, turn out to be the
You don't think they're the most exciting?
No, they're the most unpopular people in life.
Yeah, in life, in all of life. And they're the ones that are buying lots of toilet paper right now.
Anything we say now, like you can just put it down to, I'm in ISO, mate. I don't know what I'm doing at the moment.
Yeah, I haven't talked to anyone in a while.
I'm losing it.
I'm freaking out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ed wouldn't even talk to me at school, let alone school events. It was always who was prettier, tighter, don't understand that, and more well-connected. I simply wasn't popular enough to get even one look in from Ed. Not that I was even that interested at the time.
Yeah, sure.
I knew he was way too popular for me anyway, and we had conflicting interests. He was the jock that loved hardcore sports, and I had drama club. So she's got stuff too. She's got drama club, so don't worry about that. Yeah.
Well, drama club's great. I did both of them. At school I played in the football teams and the drama club.
Did you play theatre sports and regular sports?
Yeah.
What was your favourite? You can space jump in both. I imagine. Yeah.
When you mix them up, it wasn't great. Yeah.
Can you not space jump? Football.
When you're playing,
You're not allowed to do that. That's not right on the course.
On the footy course, when you're playing footy on the footy course,
I get football.
You can't say pause.
Yeah. Space jump.
Oh, damn it. Fuck.
It'd be great if you could do that and then someone else has to run in and take over. Yeah. And it's got, that game where it's like someone else's arms through your arms playing for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
That would be pretty amazing. I would actually love to watch you do that. It wasn't very popular at school.
Theatre sports, real sports.
But so, there is room for both and you don't have to worry about being that one person. You don't have to worry about, look, he likes this, I like that. I've got stuff too. That's what she's saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
So a few years ago, Ed died in a car crash.
Oh, fuck. I didn't see that happening.
Poor Ed, huh? Okay. And poor Ed's family, of course, as well. What do you think at the moment, Dave? Because anyone that listens to this podcast frequently knows that you are the guy that can guess a confession a mile off. You've got the nose for it.
I mean, you've given me a good slab of information.
Yeah.
I think that he's died. She's going to make up something about him that she wishes she hadn't said. Okay. Either something like they dated for a little while and no one knew about this.
God,
something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or she's actually pregnant with his child.
Oh, wow. Okay. And there's no baby. No baby exists. Okay. But he is into drama club. Yeah. But so do you think it's a theatre sport baby. It doesn't exist. It's a space jump baby. Yeah. Do you think, Dave, that there is a problem with, because I've seen it happen a lot of the time, sadly, when there is a tragic event or something, or someone does pass away, something like that, people do go to Facebook a lot. And I know that you're not a Facebook person. You're not in that world. But it is kind of a weird thing now that people do, like how people write confessions. People do now feel the need to write about this sort of stuff online. And
okay.
And so I've seen it when people have passed away before, and people write on their timeline. They'll write, "I miss you," and it's like it feels like they're communicating with someone that's passed over. That's quite a nice thing, right? So this is okay. Let's just say what happens here. All right. So Ed died in a car crash. We get no other information about that. She's given us a lot about Drama Club, but nothing else about that. To be honest, out of all the people it could have happened to at school, I knew it would be him. She could have.
Well, you live fast, you die fast.
That's true. Yeah, I've always lived slow. How about you?
Yeah.
I think you live slow, die slow.
Die slow.
That's very true. That's my motto.
Tatted on my chest. Yeah.
Under thug life. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was always into fast cars, and as many thrills as you could poke a stick at.
Yeah. Bungee jumping.
Yeah, bungee jumping. Are you a bit of a thrill seeker, Dave? I've never asked you that before.
No. The most extreme thing I've ever done was
hockey noodles.
Yeah.
Haven't done that yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty extreme.
They're
thick noodles. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry. I know. Yeah.
No, the most extreme thing I've done was I went in a stunt plane and did loop-the-loops and flew upside down. I don't even know my pilot's license.
Not yet. Did you get it after that? He handed you his.
Yeah, he said, wow, I've never seen anyone be a passenger that good. Here's my license.
There
Take
you
over.
are, sir. Take over. It's yours now.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
So he was always into fast cars and as many thrills as you could poke a stick at. So he died, and I only knew of this through social media. I'd somehow slipped through the cracks in a Facebook ad. So at the time of his death, I was a friend of his. All right. So Dave, you or I here, and many of the listeners here, actually, let's say all of the listeners, I don't want to accuse any of them of anything like this. We would just leave it, wouldn't you? You wouldn't do anything like that. You didn't know him. You know, she's explained a lot here. She doesn't know him. It's sad. It's sad.
Yeah.
And gone too soon. He lived fast. He died fast.
Don't type something like knew it.
Yes. He could have told you. So it could have warned us about that. Yeah. The night that he died, I was feeling quite peculiar. We've all had that feeling, haven't we, Dave? In isolation, have you felt peculiar a bit?
Yeah. That's why I'm self-isolating, mate, 3 times a day.
I'm feeling peculiar. I just had a fight with an old high school friend of mine, Ashley, who had told me that I was such an odd person in high school and that everybody just felt sorry for me.
Oh.
Not nice of Ashley to say that, is it? Yeah, what do you think about Ashley?
I can cool you, Jets. Not into Ashley.
Not into Ashley at all. I think she needs to self-isolate because Ashley needs to be alone for a bit, to be honest.
Yeah, Ashley can go. Yeah, she's in the naughty corner.
Yeah, she's not nice. Have you got a naughty corner in your house at the moment for when you're in self-isolation? Yeah, you're going to take a time out every now and again.
Mate, I think the whole world is in the naughty corner right now.
I think so. Yeah, that's very true. I've got a self-isolation from the self-isolation corner at the moment. So Ashley's been horrible. Feeling dejected, I sat in my room drinking my sorrows away. Fuck you, Ashley, I was thinking. You got to think that.
Yeah.
She had told me that everybody agreed with her. All of our friendship group thought that I was a bit of a loser, except for Beck, of course. Yeah, there's no other explanation.
She's reliable.
She's reliable. You know that about her. She's solid. So I get a Facebook. Oh, so I get on Facebook where I read all about Ed's death. And in a moment of hastiness, I posted on Ed's Facebook timeline.
Yeah, right.
Okay. We'll miss.
Can you undo it?
Oh, you can. You can delete. Yeah.
But
it was too late. It was too late.
Yeah.
We'll miss all that we shared. Love you, XX. So she even puts the XX in there, Dave. Yeah. So that's not friendship love. You're not putting XX in there.
Hey, at this stage,
sometimes I do. I put one X in sometimes to friends. I've done it to you.
This is not about me at the moment. It's about Denise. But would you almost say I picked it?
I'd say you picked it for sure. Yeah, you won. You picked it.
It's not about me. Not about me.
Not about you. But you definitely picked it. And I think you won this game. This whole podcast is a game. I forgot to tell you that. Yeah.
All right, mate. See you. Bye.
See you, mate. Good to meet you. Finally. So all of this has gone down. Love you, XX is how she signed out. Then I signed out. It didn't take long for Ashley to call me asking what the hell was going on. Exactly. Ashley's just said all that mean stuff. No one liked you in high school, but now she's seen that she's posted about the most popular guy in school. And I told her that I was friends with Ed, and we had a secret kiss quite a few times.
Oh.
Self-isolation kiss.
Yeah.
At first, she didn't believe me, but after a little bit, she caved in and said how sorry she was. And that she was so sorry she didn't even know about this.
Oh, so Denise is starting to get a little bit of attention and sympathy
from Ashley. Yeah.
From Ashley off Ed's dead.
Yeah.
Ed's dead, baby.
Ed's dead. Look
Ed's
it up.
dead, baby.
Ed's dead, baby. That's what the newspaper said the next day. It's a very relaxed local paper. Yeah. Ed's dead, baby.
Got a picture of him in his motorbike.
Not everyone likes the paper, but, when we all caught up next time, a lot of the girls quizzed me on parts of our burgeoning romance. And I made up, of course, and made up intimate details from past lovers that I knew would sound legit. So, you've been with a past lover and you're like, oh yeah, he liked it when I tickled his neck.
Yeah.
I believe that's what people do. Pretty sure.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't like a tickle on the neck? In the crook of your neck. When we all caught up next time, okay, a lot of the girls, blah, blah, blah. So she'd sound legit. I'd made up a relationship with a dead man. And of course, nobody was going to tell me otherwise. I guess once someone's passed away, Dave, it's very hard to say.
Pretty one-sided.
That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
Yeah.
That didn't happen. That never happened. Because that sounds awful, doesn't it? That didn't happen. Yeah. Never happened. Don't believe you one bit. Although I kind of feel like Ashley would be that sort of person to tell someone that never happened.
Yeah.
She seems like she's got a real B in her bonnet.
Just remember, no one liked you.
No one liked you.
So this doesn't make you
anymore. Popular now. We still hate you. Go back to your space jump. You can't space jump your way out of this one.
That's
a big threat.
Damn, I hated it when the jocks would say that to you.
You can't space jump your way out of this one, kid.
Let's do a word at a time story.
So Ashley and Beck have now told me that the funeral is in a few days and that they will, of course, attend with me, knowing how upsetting it'll be for me. And so I told them that I would love to go with them, but now I have a real problem. Of course you do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. Do I go and make a scene? Do I go and just keep quiet? I honestly feel like I'll be found out if I go. It'll be worse to turn around to two of my best friends now and tell them that I've been lying to them, that this whole thing is just a charade. It feels like I'm too far in. Charades is also a wonderful drama game. It's very dramatic. Maybe she just wants to play a game of charades. Tell her that's a fun way to tell your friends it never happened. Charades. Yeah. No one gets annoyed with charades.
What would you do? You go me, and you know, like Torquay and charades.
Me, no, I'd be me, and then she'd lie down. Me lied. Oh yeah, me. Yep. For the people playing at home, Dave is fingering. What? This is going to be a video and a podcast.
Can you not leave it for the people at home? Dave is fingering his. I was doing the universal symbol for intercourse.
Yeah.
Which is your index and thumb to make a circle, and your other index finger, and you ram that in and out.
Ram it, or put it in gently if that's what you're into. Let the record show that Dave did not finger anything during this recording.
I was doing charades for. I didn't have. It was the charade for. I didn't have sex with Ed.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she's at the funeral. She's going to the funeral.
Well, she's going to the funeral with Ashley and Beck, and she says, should she come clean to them before she goes and say, whether it's through charades or not, should she say, look, I never knew him, or should she go to the funeral? She's got two other options. Should she go to the funeral and keep quiet, don't say a word, or should she make a scene? I don't know why she'd make a scene, but she's very good at drama.
I mean, if you wanted to make a scene, you could open the coffin, throw yourself into it, and say this. Too soon. He's taken too soon.
Wow.
You could keep quiet and then her friends, Ashley and Beck, is it?
Ashley and Beck, yep.
Will go.
Beck's the nice one. Ashley's the asshole.
Well, both of them will go, wow, she's really brave.
Brave,
we had no idea you're this brave.
Yeah.
And then she'll go, thank you. Or she just goes with it.
Yeah.
Busts out the theatre sports and goes all full tears.
Full tears, yeah, of course. Well, do you think that's the better way to go? I mean, it's probably not in your honest opinion the better way to go.
No.
But do you think that's what Denise should do? This is Denise Scott, by the way, running in.
Oh shit! Right? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
That makes sense.
It all makes sense now. Yeah.
I think. She could go. There's nothing wrong with going to a funeral and just showing, support for the immediate family and close friends. That there was a lot of people who did like Ed and liked his fast life. And don't. Did they say this at funeral? Do they go, has anyone got anything else to say? No, that's weddings, isn't it?
That's weddings. Yeah, no one says, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah.
So look at the coffin.
If they say that, Don't
speak up.
Don't say, I've got something I'd like to say.
Yeah, I was smooch. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I was smooching him nonstop. She'd have to say.
Yeah.
I never even knew him. He never even showed me any attention.
Yeah, this could get out of hand. Look, I think she could also go, look, it's just going to be a really hard day for me. I think you should go and be with everyone else. I'll just stay at home. Or you go, look, I don't know what happened. I just, you're not going to believe this.
You're not going to believe this.
You know how you have moments from time to time? Well, I had one of those.
When you rewrite history, you rewrite everything about yourself. What are those moments? What are those classic
Or she
moments?
goes and says, I'm actually pregnant with Ed's.
Oh, so double down and really go hard.
Yeah, or go harder. Go hard or go home. That's what Ed would have done.
That's what Ed would have done. Okay, so maybe live like Ed for a bit. Go hard or go home.
Live like Ed. Live like Ed. Go hard or go home.
Yeah, okay.
Are you all in? Are you all in or you all out? Yeah.
We're all out, yeah.
So,
okay, so that's maybe a good thing to do.
Yeah, that's my advice for Denise is, go to the funeral.
Yeah.
Run with this story and let's even step it up a notch.
Yeah, yeah. Because she doesn't sound like she's got a lot going on and she kind of feels like she needs to prove herself as well. She's got this thing to her friends at least. She goes, I need to prove myself. Like Beck will always understand. We know that about Beck. But how am I going to explain this to Ashley? Because Ashley seems like a real piece of work, to be honest.
Ashley will if Ashley finds the truth, she will.
She always does. Yeah.
And it'll be on the front page of the newspaper in their town.
Career again.
It'll say, Denise does it again,
Denise has done it again.
What a loser.
What a loser.
And then if she does go with I'm pregnant with Ed's baby, she's going to have to go out and get pregnant.
Okay.
Because people are going to start asking questions.
Right.
And then when the baby's born in, let's say, it might take a month to find someone to get pregnant. It might take 2 months. You never know these things.
You never know.
Maybe she'll get pregnant straight away.
Takes time.
It's 9 months down the track. And
it's
they
different
go,
for everyone.
Yeah, there's no, no. I mean, there's a general gestation period, I think. And, that's not.
We don't need to get into that. We're not experts on this.
But when they go, hang on, the baby was born 9 months. Ed died 12 months ago. What's happened? She could just say, it's really, it was a long-term birth.
Long-term birth.
Long-term gestation, which happens to people.
It happens to some people.
So she's going to think, if you're going to lie, think it's like chess, I say. Lying is like chess.
You always say that? Right. I've never heard you say that.
You got to think. Got to think 3 or 4 moves ahead.
Right. Okay.
You know?
You've always got to think forward. So do you think in a lie though, Dave, like you've got to be careful because a lot of people say the mark of a bad lie, I think it's a bad lie, is that it goes for too long. Like you overcomplicate things. You overcomplicate things and it gets really convoluted. So you think she maybe needs just to stick to a few key bullet points.
Yeah.
So it sounds more believable.
A couple of key bullet points. And if they go, did you? And she goes, and then she might be able to backpedal a little bit if she wants to get out of it and go, look, it was a couple of cheeky kisses. And then
cheeky kisses.
And then she could even just throw in a quiet, imagined kissing.
Yeah. I imagine.
Go, would you say? Did you just say imagine kissing him? She's like, I don't know. I'm just emotional at the moment. I really want to go home.
Yeah.
I'm just going to have a couple of these sandwiches, a couple of these little triangle sandwiches on this table, and I'm going to go
traditional
home.
Points. Yeah.
Yeah. You stick
That's
to your
what they're
points.
Called, traditional points. Yeah.
But I think the most solid advice I can give to anyone, this is for any situation, is go hard or go home.
Go hard or go home. Because that's you, Dave. You'll do a few loop-de-loos if you were there.
See that? So you can't. Anyone, if
you are home,
the video here, I am home, and I've got 1/8 of a beer there, and I'm going to finish that in one mouthful.
Are you really?
Go hard or go home.
All right. Well, we don't have a choice about going home at the moment because we are at home. Self-isolation.
2 mouthfuls.
2 mouthfuls. That's it.
Yeah.
Confession 2, Dave, comes from Cassandra. Cassandra writes, a few years ago, my daughter Lily brought home the most strapping young man, Adam.
Do I need
you
to guess, mate?
I reckon have one little guess. She's going to shoot herself?
Yeah, she's going to realise it's a ghost and she shits herself.
Great. It's one of those classic romantic tales.
Yeah. It's fun for people to play at home. I'm going to go. I need to crack a beer for this one.
Crack a beer.
Another one.
From the moment I saw him, I knew that he should be mine, of course.
Cassandra. Yeah, great mum.
Great mum. So I'm just gonna, I think I just missed a little bit there. Brought home the most strapping young man, Adam, home to meet her father and I. From the moment I saw him, I knew that he should be mine. But of course, I couldn't act carelessly. Lily had told me a few times already how much she was in love with him. And I'd never seen her like this before. Lily's happy.
How nice is it to see your daughter,
yeah,
having, just to be in love, to be happy, to feel
being
confident
loved.
and to feel safe. I think feeling safe with the people around you is one of the most important things that hopefully, at the end of this whole coronavirus, whether it's in a month, 2 months, 18 months, 2 years, that what comes out the end of this is how important it is to feel safe around the people you love and the people that love you.
Yeah.
So where does this go?
Do you think that's the message that's going to come out of this?
Are
you hopeful?
I'm guessing that Cassandra as a mother, it's fine to acknowledge that her daughter's got,
strapping young man,
and, and it's making her happy. But I'm hoping that the message comes out of this that, take care of each other, take care of your family, and
love everyone.
Try not to hurt anyone's feelings along the way.
Okay. All right. Continue. I think it's going to end very well for us, Dave. I have a good feeling about this one.
Mate. Yeah.
I always have good feelings about these confessions. Lily had told me a few times already how much she was in love with him, and I'd never seen her like this before. She was all giddy when I met him, and I could see why. Isn't that nice? Arms like pythons, and from the look of his jeans.
What? They're like sort of...
They're snakes.
Long and...
They've got venom. Yeah. Arms like pythons. And I will say that she does really stick to this description quite a lot of the way through.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
It's going to be something like, it wasn't just his arms, which were like pythons. Is it going to say something like that?
Yep. Arms like pythons. And from the look of his jeans, a cock not too far off.
Oh,
not
Jesus.
too far off.
Cassandra.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though, like just killer pythons. Remember the lollies, killer pythons?
Yeah.
So I used to love them, Dave, and I used to be in swimming club, and I used to get those at the tuck shop at swimming carnivals. Loved them. Tried one recently. Very small. They've certainly shrunk, and I think that's a fact. And also, like, there was nothing better than at a swimming pool for some reason always wet killer pythons and wet hot chips, because for some reason they're the pool.
You liked
the pool food. You always had them, wet hot chips.
Did you ever put the killer python?
I did.
Mosquitoes?
No.
A bit of a joke.
I should have waited for the full sentence and just me confirming really quickly. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Went, oh no.
Always.
Oh no.
Always to the front.
Always done that. But I did sometimes. What I thought you were going to say is I did sometimes dip the python in the chip bucket with the tomato sauce. Of course I did.
Well, that's such a Sammy P thing to do.
It's such a Sammy P thing to do.
It's like, you know what Sammy P did? It's like, let me guess, he's dipped the python in the chip bucket.
That's all I'm doing in isolation now. Making my own
dipping
recipes.
The python.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about me just dipping the python. When you call me from now on, I'll be, what are you doing? Just dipping the python if you don't.
Oh no. Let's leave the smut to Cassandra.
She's good for it. Now, I've been in a relationship for a long time. This is Cassandra. I've been married for quite a number of years, and the sex has really dried up.
Okay.
Not all at once. It happened over time. But I just hate fucking him now. I'll literally do anything else to get out of fucking him. So when Lily brought her new man home, I instantly thought of all the bad things Mummy could do to him.
Oh, she's
I don't like that. Yeah, don't like her calling herself Mummy either. I just don't like anyone saying Mummy, really. At dinners, I would occasionally wink at him. And after a few too many wines one night, I ended up grabbing his cock under the dinner table.
Whoa.
Insane, huh? At the nice family dinner table, her just going across and taking a dip of the python. It's not right.
How do you do that?
Accidentally, do you mean? Without making it seem like that's what you were
doing. Yeah, like I'm here, and obviously it's no good for the video people, but I'm sitting at a table trying to work out how you would grab a cock.
I think maybe she's sitting next. What I imagine, Dave, and I have thought a lot about beautiful Cassandra, is that maybe they're sitting next to each other, and she's just kind of fallen on him a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Fallen on his cock. Yeah. Depends how big the dinner table is. We don't know a lot about this. He was right next to me, and I thought, why wouldn't I do this? Why wouldn't she do this? That's the only thought. Sorry, Your Honour.
For a few reasons.
The wine, Lily is one. The wine had certainly gone to my head. But a drunk heart speaks a very sober mind. Sometimes.
It's not a bad saying.
I like that one. Cassandra's she's not all about the Python metaphors. She knows a thing or two about wisdom.
She's a philosopher.
She is a philosopher. So it wasn't too long before they announced their engagement. And I thought, Lily and Adam. They're getting engaged. Of course they are. They're in love, Dave. Did you just drop your bottle cap because you were that surprised?
Yeah.
Hugely surprised.
That was my jaw dropping on the floor.
You were so surprised by that. But are you happy for Adam and Lily at this point?
Yeah, of course I am. I mean, I think, if she's never been happier and they've found this love and, if, they want to tie the knot in the eyes of God, that's,
that's up to them.
In front of
Cassandra.
The Lord and Saviour.
And Cassandra.
Cassandra, yeah.
So it wasn't too long before they announced their engagement. And I thought I needed to act quickly. Once that deal was said and done, I knew I would lose all opportunity to fuck him. So Cassandra respects the sanctity of marriage. We know that about Cassandra.
Not Lily. Not Lily. But,
not beautiful Lily, her wonderful daughter that she's so happy to see giddy at the thought of Adam. So we decide to go on a family holiday down the coast. And one night, after many drinks, my husband and Lily call it a night. I tell Adam he should stay for one more. And so Lily says goodnight. I pour Adam.
And Lily's going, this is so good. Adam and my mum get along. And
Mummy and Adam getting along.
Family. Yeah. Yeah. Mummy loves Adam. And, this is fantastic. And it's my mum.
She's positive.
My mum's not going to.
Why would I worry about mum with Adam?
Why would you worry about mum?
No, why would you worry about mummy? Beautiful mummy.
We're family. We should trust each other. If we don't have trust and love for each other, what have we got?
What have we got? What's left in the world? Cassandra. All we know about Cassandra is she doesn't want to have sex with her husband. That's all we know. She said that a lot.
Yeah.
So we decide to go. Okay. So I tell Adam that he should stay for one more. And so Lily says goodnight. I pour Adam another whiskey. And just as he takes a sip, I kiss him openly and passionately. Something I will not be sorry for. I think after he's had a sip.
Yeah.
He closed his mouth and she's right in. All right, Dave. It gets graphic already. All right. You ready?
God.
Then, out of pure compulsion, I start unzipping his fly and then proceed to take his python in my mouth.
Hey, can we just turn the video chat off for a sec, mate?
Yep.
But keep going with the story.
Yeah,
but just turn the cameras off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, they're off.
You ready? They're off. Definitely off. Definitely off.
Great.
Yeah. Definitely off. And so don't worry about Dave. I wouldn't betray you.
You wouldn't do that to me.
I wouldn't do that to you, Dave. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. The next confession comes from Sammy, who says, I was doing a podcast with a mate and he asked to turn the camera off and I didn't turn the camera off.
I didn't do it.
Saw everything he did after that.
I'm sucking the venom out of him and he is not resisting one bit. He's taking it like a real man. And so then I stand up and pull him out of me. I'm bouncing up. I'm bouncing up and down and telling him to talk dirty to me. He does. And I can see why Lily is so in love with him. How awful is that? He's the perfect lover, and having him inside of me is a real dream come true.
Oh, Cassandra,
for God's sake. I orgasm loudly, and he covers my mouth to silence me. We can't wake up the significant others, of course, while their better halves are fucking like crazy on the bottom floor.
Yeah.
Then I order him to get upstairs. She just goes, Get upstairs now. Get upstairs. She orders him to do that. He does and smiles as he leaves. I can't believe it. I've done it. But as often happens with sex, once you've had it, you don't really want to spend time with the person. I don't know if that's true.
Right. Well,
depends on the person.
Yeah,
sure. And so now I've got everything that I wanted. I satisfied that fantasy. But now every time I look at him, I think about that night. Adam has even told me he would be up for round 2. I can't handle that. And I see the way poor Lily looks at him.
Oh, because that'd be wrong.
That would be wrong, wouldn't it?
Twice.
To do it twice. Once is okay.
Once is
fine.
Fool
me once.
Yeah. Fool me once. I just had sex with my girlfriend's, my fiance's mum. Fool me twice. I've gone and done it again. Fool me twice. Shouldn't have done it a third time.
Shit, I've done it again. Adam has even told me to be up for round 2. I can't handle that. And I see the way poor Lily looks at him. She was bested by her own horny mother. And now I'm feeling bested. And now I'm feeling the guiltiest I've ever felt. What the fuck kind of mess is this? And how do I get out? That comes from beautiful Cassandra.
The ship has sailed on that one.
The ship has sailed on that one, Cassandra.
Getting out of that.
And the fact that Adam's up for round 2 is not good either, is it? That's not good.
Well, here's the other thing too. Your daughter is potentially going to marry. He's going to do this all the time.
Yeah. A cheater never changes his spots. Is that what they say? Strike.
That's another good
saying.
Got
spots? Yeah.
That's a good
not
saying.
For Cassandra. That's from me. You can look that up.
You should have some sayings on the wall behind you. Sam, if you can't see this, he's got it's a pretty blank wall. You could have a lot of the sayings like, live slow, die slow, a cheater never changes its spots.
Yeah. Ed's dead.
Ed's dead, baby.
That sort of stuff, baby. That sort of stuff. That classic sort of stuff.
Yeah, so she knows now that her daughter Lily is, she's about to marry a full-blown adulterer.
Full-blown adulterer. Maybe she could say, I was testing the waters for you. Wanted to see what Adam was really like. Maybe she could say that. That's a great
solution. That's almost case closed.
Yeah, you reckon? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just saying, Lily, I was trying it out.
Then Lily is going to go, you're lying, Mum, you're lying. And then Adam's go, your mum's crazy. I don't know. I didn't do it. He'll go for the full gaslight.
The full gaslight.
And then the whole thing falls apart.
What can you do in this situation, though, Dave? There aren't many options for poor Lily. I feel sorry for Lily. That's what I feel sorry for.
Oh.
She's giddy. She's in love.
Giddy Lily. In love.
That's what everyone calls her, Giddy Lily.
And her mum, knows this information about it.
Yeah.
She's going to need proof. She's going to go to Lily.
She's going to go straight to Lily. Yeah.
You know what? She could frame. What's his name?
Adam.
Luke. Adam. I knew it was biblical.
Yep. You know that.
She could frame Adam and then go to Lily and go, he's not proposed to me. He's propositioned me.
Oh,
Lily.
right. Okay.
She'll go, what? She'll go, prove it. And she'll go, here it is. Listen to this voice recording. And it's Adam going, hey, Mrs. P, maybe we should. No, if he says we should do that again.
Would you get him to do this, or would you do all the voices as Cassandra?
I'm happy to do the voices for Cassandra. That's a service I do.
That's what she wants. Is it a voiceover service in these hard times?
In these hard times, I will do a voice recording of someone else.
Yeah.
Confessing to crimes and things like that.
What's the shout out? Hit up Dave Lawson on Instagram if you guys want to get out of the sticky jam.
Yeah.
If you've lied to someone and ruined someone's life, get on to Dave.
Maybe she could frame him. Somehow.
Right. Okay.
She's a terrible person, and I'm sure she's got no problem doing this. But they should not get married.
You don't think so?
Yeah, I reckon your advice there, Sammy, is saying it was a test and he failed.
Yeah. Just this is a basis for Cassandra to get out of it. This is not necessarily what's right, but maybe this is the way for her to get out of it, to go.
We've got to stop this marriage. Remember how we were talking about, I think, funerals before, and we said, is there anyone got anything else to say? Yeah. They do that at weddings as well.
They do that at weddings, yeah. Well, do not do it at funerals. Don't say as well, because I don't do it at funerals. Let's make sure that everyone knows that.
Does anyone object to this death?
Yeah.
No? Great. Does anyone object to this...
marriage
marriage.
Speak now or forever hold your peace. That one.
That's speak now, forever hold your peace. That's when Cassandra gets up and goes, I got on it. I got on the python.
I got on it. I got on the python. I've seen the python. And it didn't look pretty. Not afterwards.
Yeah.
Not after the venom. But so you think maybe that's the only way forward. Because what else can happen at this point? There's not a whole lot that Cassandra can do to win her daughter's love back to Lily. Because imagine if Lily found out all about this, that would ruin their relationship.
Oh, absolutely.
It's all probably over. Should.
She's just ruined. Should, yeah. I mean, that's another saying you could put up on the wall behind you is don't have sex with your children's girlfriend or boyfriend.
Right. Yeah, just a warning. Everyone out there.
Just a reminder.
Just a reminder. Yeah, and you check it each day before you leave the house, just so you know. You shouldn't be doing that.
Okay, check.
Oh,
live slow, die slow. Don't have sex with,
Yeah, keys, wallet. Don't have sex with. Oh, yeah.
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 Well, I think.
Do you think that's the only way forward for Cassandra? Yeah.
she shouldn't have done in the first place. But you can't say that with these confessions because that'd be apply to pretty much every one of them. It's like, you shouldn't.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Just don't.
Don't shit yourself at work. Don't have sex with ghosts. Don't.
Yeah. Well, who would? So in this, Dave, who do you think would play Cassandra in a film?
Oh,
it would be your idea of someone like Cassandra.
Julianne Moore.
Oh, what a great actor to choose. Yeah, she would be fantastic. Yeah.
Julianne Moore.
Yep.
Or,
what about Adam?
I mean, Adam.
You think purely of his Python?
Well, I mean, I was thinking Adam Driver. Is he Kylo Ren? And I mean, I know he's in a lot of stuff at the moment, but if I want to get this movie up and I want to get it across the line, I say to them, I've got Adam Driver. Yep. He's attached. Confirmed. Julianne Moore's attached. And if Julianne Moore can't do it, we've got Annette Bening.
Warren
Beatty's.
Great. Not Alan Bennett.
I think.
Do not get those two confused.
No.
What about the fantastic playwright Alan Bennett? I don't think he'd say yes to this.
What about to play Lily?
Okay.
I think we need to really feel sorry and we need to feel for Lily through this. So we need someone. Who are we going to put up there to cast in the role of
I would
Lily?
say Emma Stone is someone that I think people could feel for. Sarah Snook.
Well,
could do the role
Sarah
quite well.
Snook is Australia's Emma Stone.
Is Australia's Emma Stone. Who else do you think could play that role? Because it's someone that you have to go, well, I really feel sorry for them. I feel like, because it needs to be someone that you can feel that with.
We need someone who's hot at the moment to get the money and the funding for this film, especially in this climate that we're in. It's really hard to make movies. And to get funding for movies. And this is a it's $150 million picture that we're about to make.
Is it? Is that how much it is? There's only one scene so far, but
I tell you what though, you could probably go onto Pornhub right now and see this movie. Movie. You wanted to.
Another one of those movies. Yeah.
I'm sure that
famous
exists.
Movies.
I don't know.
Very loose script.
But don't look for a fancy title. Probably just look up something like "I had sex with my daughter's boyfriend" and "mom." So look, I mean, I think we're throwing some really good names around here, and I think if we want to make this arty and
I'm going to say Brian Brown or Sam Neill for the dad.
Oh, cool! I was seeing a major motion picture, but if we're going Australian, of course, there's a few other avenues we could go down. I mean, we could have maybe like Roger Corser as the dad.
Oh wow! Okay, now you're thinking.
Oh yeah. Okay, now I'm thinking.
Okay,
now I'm seeing Now I'm seeing a network TV.
I'm seeing a poster.
Roger Corser as the dad. We got Asha Ketty as the mum.
Oh wow! Okay,
now this is getting spicy.
Yeah, this is getting very spicy.
And we need to find. I'm not up with who's who of the young actors at the moment.
Yeah,
but we could. I reckon we even go for an unknown for Lily.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Mix it up a little bit.
It's a young family.
That's true. Yeah. And how about?
And they've been together for a long time. Oh yeah, this is great.
Yeah, this is nice. What about as a neighbour, funny neighbour, Genevieve Morris? I'll put that out there. She's cast.
If she's available, we will take her for anything. We need the funny neighbour.
Yeah, we need the funny neighbour. That's a funny role.
She sticks out and goes, "Hey, Cassandra, what's going on? Why are you dripping in venom?
Why are you dripping in venom? You haven't bought a boy down here for a bit." He keeps saying that. She sees it all. Okay, that's a very interesting cast.
So it depends what we're going for here, but I think I reckon we've got a series. I reckon we could get this up as a series.
I think we could for sure. Yeah. All right, let's sign it, Dave. Isolation is going to be pretty fucking busy right now because we've got a whole
write the scripts. What are we calling it? Python. Python.
Envy.
I reckon we've got it. Python
on a plane. Python on a plane. I'm just thinking that snakes on a plane one.
I reckon we just call it Python because if you can see that coming up after 60 minutes.
Cock on the poster.
Huh?
You don't want to put a cock on a poster.
No, it's just called Python.
Oh, it's just called Python. Sorry. Yeah.
It's called Python. Let's put a cock on the poster instead of this.
They're controversial.
I'm trying to make a series that will be the next Pack to the Rafters.
Right, yeah.
Pack to the Python? That's what we're calling it. Pack to the Pythons.
Pack to the Python. There you go. Pack to the Pythons. Rebecca Gibney could reprise a role.
Yeah, Rebecca Gibney. We got Asher Keddy, Roger Corser, and an unknown.
It's a good. And Genevieve Morris as a neighbour.
Which young Australian actor we got playing the Python? The Python.
The actual Python.
Yeah, I haven't cast him. Anyway,
okay.
We're spitballing at the moment, and I've got to get to work. I've got to make some phone calls.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Well, Dave, thank you for coming on the first isolation podcast.
Yeah. This has got Imogen Banks written all over it. Sorry, mate. I'm thinking of producers.
Okay, you're thinking of producers now. Yeah. Well, you have to go. You have to go now because you're thinking about a lot of. You got a lot of balls in the court right now. You're juggling with a lot of.
Yeah. This is Endemol Shine. I don't know who to go to. You know.
A lot of people will take it. It's an incredible.
All right, mate. I've got to go and get a TV show up.
Dave,
enjoy your little
soon.
Enjoy your little podcast. Maybe not, mate. I'm sort of a showrunner these days. So,
all right. You're busy. Yep.
See you later, mate.
Lovely to meet you. Bye.
Stay safe, everyone.
Stay safe, everyone.